So what is authentic image management? Well, let's go into it. Communication. Communication, so we've got the 7 areas there. Communication is, first of all, verbal communication, i.e. the words that come out of your mouth, plus non-verbal communication, the words that don't come out of your mouth. I'm going to suggest to you most times it's the words that don't come out of your mouth that are more important than the words that come out. And if you're around people, you know, and you've been in negotiations or any other form of people reading, what you look for is the words that don't come out. Okay, so communication is very important. The next one is, and of course that's choosing your words, you know, how you communicate with influence, how to use your words correctly to to get people on board, etc. The non-verbal is the body language and the physiology and the way you carry yourself. I.e., you know, if you're carrying yourself like this on the planet, the energy you're putting out is that obviously you've got too much burdens on your back. The next one is color analysis. What does color mean to you? Who'd like to have a go with that? Is color important? Have you noticed, you know, when you buy that brand new outfit or that new sparkling color, does that give you a lot of life? Color is very important. At times we don't give it the credit because we take it for granted. So I'm going to suggest to you, again, making it very practical, some colors that you would wear in your packaging at times would attract people to you or repel people, or in other words, detract. Make no mistakes. And if you don't believe me, have a look at the supermarket shelves when you go shopping. Supermarket shelves, the attractive packages is what you buy, and the ones that look fairly ugly or dented or whatever, or normally they bought on discount. So the point around all of this is you do nothing in life and you still do okay. But at times you might be selling yourself at a discount. What's your true value? It's about questioning that. The next one is image objects. Image objects really are, what would they be for you on a personal level? Glasses. What else? Jewelry. Cars, etc. That could be an image object. Protocol and etiquette. If you could use one word to encapsulate what protocol and etiquette means, what would be that one word? Manners. Do we believe at times in the last 20 years manners have gone downhill? Yeah. You know, so manners are very important, and manners, of course, are part of self-respect as well. The next one, inner image. Well, inner image is the most important of the lot, we would say. How you see yourself on the inside is the number one. We would say it's 99% of all the rest. But going back to the branding aspect, the other 1% is what gels everything together. Because how many human beings have you met in your life that are beautiful? Big hearts, big spirit, friendly, relatable, and at times they have not the job that they want, not the income or wealth that they want. So in other words, they're on struggle, and at times they have no relationships. Do you know people like that? So it's a combination. So we can never say one thing is more important and the rest are not important. Everything works in unison, and that's quantum physics in itself. The next one is the grooming principles. Is grooming important? How would you relate grooming with yourself as an individual? What are some of the things important there? There's makeup, cleanliness. Is that important? Has there been times where that's been an issue with somebody you know? Is body odor important? Yeah, have you ever been around a person that smells? What did that do to your energy? You know what I'm saying? Now, that's not having a go at that person. In my experience, what normally happens is they are unaware of what's going on. People don't know what they don't know. And again, we're living again in times that, you can't tell the truth anymore. So basically, it's like you might even have a co-worker like that, and you sort of have to live with it. And I've met HR departments that are scared to deal with this issue. I mean, the reality is, if you're into authenticity, it might be good once in a while to sit down with that person and say, buddy, I'm really on your side. I'm in your corner. But have you noticed that some people are talking behind your back, and this is what it's doing to your career? I'm just going to leave it with you. You're not going to probably like me after I've said this to you. But hey, I'm on your side. Did that sound like I was? I'm acting now, right? But I'm giving you the tip there. And the last one, of course, is wardrobe strategies. Is wardrobe important? Yeah, wardrobe is what we call is the armor you put on when you go into battle. Have you guys got uniforms in your stores? Yeah, there's a reason for that, right? So you get some uniformity and, of course, professionalism. Wardrobe is very important.